Every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is Ewood Park. Folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2020 Game Save with Brazil. That's right, back into the hot seat, international management. We're already there. The board still seem miffed. I don't know what's gonna. I do know that the last time we did have a rough ride against Uruguay, which we lost, and we scraped a draw at home against Ecuador. But the big boys are back. That's right. No more mucking about. Well, probably no more mucking about. What's next season? I guess friendlies are still to become. These are the final 2 games of the calendar year for Brazil, and then next season it's the countdown to the World Cup. We've been here ages, folks. We've been absolutely ages. Anyway, this is the squad. It is the big daddies. It is the kingpins of them all. No bramados, unfortunately. It doesn't mean he doesn't get to the World Cup. Of course, that is still to be decided, but likelihood I will pick him, even though he's shit. I'm going to bring him to the World Cup as a sort of mascot, but he might even get a run out. Anyway, that is the team. Let's go and talk about the game. We are taking on Venezuela today, who are 9th. We already know who's through. It's kind of a irrelevant game, but we still have the small matter of finishing top of the pops. It's between us and Argentina. We got a couple of winnable games. I think it's Bolivia and Venezuela. Argentina taking on Peru, and who have they got in their final game? They have got Venezuela, so they've got 2 winnable games. They'll be there just to pick up any scraps that we leave behind. But hopefully there is none. We've yet to lose to Venezuela, but there's always today. So here is the team. Tosisco between 6. Gustavo, Jose Parra, Paulao, Marcelo and Garces at the back. Ray, Paulao in the midfield. Vinicius Jr. on the left. Mantovani on the right. Clovis remains. Alex, of course, up top. He's the goals. We've got Augusto, of course, is a Dortmund player. Fabrizio as well. But Paulao is my main man, of course, from the days in Marseille. Still at Real Madrid, still doing bits. He's doing okay, but he's my main man. My main man in the midfield of the park. I've got likes of Tutti Frutti on the bench. Augusto, Necca's back as well. So interesting team. We're going to be positive. We're going to be positive first, and then we'll crank it up a notch if we need to. Taking on Venezuela. Now they have Hurtado up top. I think the main Venezuelan guy I know of is retired, so that's something. But yeah, at home, in our yellows, we should be all over these guys. So here we go, lads. Here we go. Let's get the other score lines up on the screen so we can keep up to date with the RGs. Paraguay have got an opening goal against Colombia and missed penalty from Argentina. Shambles. Absolute shambles. We've been a bit of shambles so far. First 14 minutes, nothing to get excited about. Clovis, though, to Mantovani. Paulao goes for a rocket from the bottom of the sea. There we go. Look at that. Filthy goal. Paulao rips the roof off with that. Mantovani with the layoff. That's what we're all about, boys. Getting them to feeling just right at the right time. Of course, that little blip midway through our qualifying campaign. Hopefully, that's behind us. But we live. We got to learn to take a defeat, take a draw on the chin, and come back and bounce back ability. And this is hopefully where we do bounce back ability. Clovis, who was the goal scorer, I think, last time. Mantovani thinks about it. Crosses, lovely goal. Alex is there. As long as we keep him in tip-top shape, he will score goals. I think he's the Chelsea man. He's on the bench, I think, at the moment at Chelsea. 30 years of age. Yeah, he's criminally not getting in the games, but he's scoring them for Brazil. Absolutely tip-top class. We're going to say demand more, though. We're not going to take our foot off. Argentina are in front. De Juli, of course. One of my older signings, of course. For Leipzig, now at Barcelona, and he's been a pain in my arse as well in the international level. So our paths may cross again. 36 minutes, Brazil looking good, Chile looking good as well. Gravinelli into 4th spot now. Uruguay as well. Alex, free kick, whips it in. Oh, Mantovani this time on the other end. It's 3-0. Argentina also 2-0 up. The big boys are expressing themselves a little bit today. So that's just what we wanted. A bit of a comeback. 3-0, all over them, absolutely all over them. A statement of intent, perhaps, for next summer's World Cup. But it's still only half-time, first half anyway. Got another 45 still to go, and maybe I will throw on the likes of Tutti Frutti and Co. Corner, Alex is on it, whips it in. Loose ball, Clovis, there he goes, there it is, that's 4. This is what it's all about. This is what we're all about, boys. I think Lautaro Martinez just got himself a goal for Argentina. Let's have a look at that. He was a free transfer, I think, picked up by Roma. No, he wasn't a free transfer. 36 years of age, though. A veteran of the game. Vinicius Jr. is our veteran of the game. Another corner. Alex whips it in. Oh, this time over the top. Now we're going to make some changes. Alex, you've been good. We get rid of this yellow. The back here. We'll bring on Tutti Frutti. Oh, Rudy. Tutti Frutti. Oh, Rudy. What about up top? Rodrigo. You can have a go. You can have a go. See what we got. Triple subbage for Brazil. We didn't even get out second gear there, so that's good. Look at Argentina, though. They're banging in some goals. 4, they're trying to outperform us on the day. They've also done a missed penalty, but to be honest with you, too little, too late. We've got to just win this next game. Look at that. Peru, thank you. Make it a little less flamboyant for them. But yeah, win our last game, and then we'll come out on top. Here come Brazil then. Paulao left off to the right-hand side. Garces, can he pull it back? He does for Paulao. Paulao thinks about a shot. Goes for a while. Goes for it, but it's not good. It was terrible. 10 minutes to go. I'd like to get another goal, really. Just to say that we outscored. We scored more goals than Yao. That's what we want. Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. cuts inside to the right-hand side. Lays off for Tutti Frutti. Oh, Rudy to Paulao. Ray. Oh, it's a great effort. Vinicius Jr. just puts it wide, though. 7 minutes ago. We're not going to score more goals than Lau. It looks like it's just going to be the 4. Or is it? Into the final 5 minutes. Herrera back to the keeper, who pumps it out. We pick it up in the back of the field there with Gustavo. Lumps it forward. Picked up by Tutti Frutti. Oh, Rudy gets a cross in. He does. Oh, and it's put it wide. I don't believe it. I don't believe. Demand more into the final couple of minutes. Maybe, just maybe, Gustavo to Clovis. Pulls it back to Gustavo. Who's going to get themselves into the starting 11 then for the World Cup? Jose Roberto, all the way back through to Tasesco, who is, I think, undoubtedly number 1. Roberto to Marcelo. Pumps it forward to the right-hand side. Gobbled up there by Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti pulls it back. No, he does. To Paulao. Lays off to Ru. Ray's been quiet this game. Out to the right-hand side. Garces. Pick up the ball. Tutti Frutti. Back to Garces. Oh, straight at the keeper's face. It was a good build-up. Long build-up. But ultimately, nothing. It's just going to be the 4-0. It was good. It's a good performance from us. We did take our foot off the gas a little bit. There we go. Excellent tackling as well. So Brazil looking the part. But I think we do need some games, some friendlies against some European teams, the likes of Belgium and maybe even England and things, just to kind of, because you play your South American teams week in, week out, you just get familiar with that style. But anyway, 4-0 win for Brazil, comfortable in the end. So we do score 4 goals, and so do Argentina, but they take a hit with the 1 goal. But anyway, it doesn't really amount to much. We still lead the line, 1 point clear of Argentina. They've lost 1 less than us, but we've actually got a better record as it stands. So win the next game and we'll remain top of the pops. Okay, folks, next up for us, it is Bolivia, the Battle of the Bees. Bolivia coming to this rock bottom of the table. We are rock top of the table. 1 point clear of Argentina, though. And we need to win this game. Now, we played each other 8 times over the course of time. We've won 8 of them. They've won 0. Should be a nailed-on away win here. We are going to play in our green jerseys. We've got a bit of admin to take care of at the back. Nikako can come in for the suspended Garces, who will be out of the team. Okay, so there we go. Tasesco, Gustavo, Jose Paulao, Marcelo, and Nikako, Ray Paulao, Vinicius Jr., Clovis, Montavani, and Alex. Yeah, so bench is got some game changers on there if we want to. We're not taking it easy on them, even though we probably should. But I just want to get over the line and on top and finish as number 1 out in South America. Let's go. Taking on Bolivia, going 3 up top here. They're already out. They're already going to remain bottom. So just roll over and let us take the 3 points, will you? So here we go. As I said, starting in like our 3rd kit, really. Usually our blues is our 2nd. Paulao with the free kick, whips it in. There we go. Already in control within the first 3 minutes. Montavani gets a goal. Paulao with the assist. It should be a doddle from here on in. Mark my words. Paulao with the free kick. Lovely. Mantovani rises the highest. And that puts it away. Puts it away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Problems on the other side. Cardoso. Don't do this to me. Don't lays it off. Lovely work. Free kick. And they're right back in it. But it's been struck it off. Luis Silis. Goal will be ruled out for offside. That was a bit nervy, wasn't it? But anyway, as it stands, 3 points clear of Argentina, who take on Venezuela. Ecuador now in front against Chile. Free kick now, Alex. Oh, it's a good effort. Marcelo tries to keep it alive, pulls it back for Alex. Have a second go at it, lays it off. Oh, we can't get it over the line. We do need to get another goal just to make sure of it, though, because we can't sit on this for the majority of the game. Alex with the corner, whips it in over the top of everybody. Paulao will try and keep it alive. Can he? Can he keep it alive? Thinks about the cross. No, not really. Argentina are in front as well, so that adds a little bit of extra pressure for the boys. 21 minutes on the clock. 28 minutes on the clock. Not really delivering so far. Here come Boazul. Clovis. Switches down to Ray. Down to the left-hand side, Gustavo. It's a mistake. Rojas tries to get past his man. Can we get the better of him? No. Force back to the keeper, who's come out of his area. A bit of pressure for them. We could make him make a mistake. They switch it out nicely. Vasquez to Amici. Back to Vasquez. Bolivia pinging it around here too nicely for my liking. Can we get a foot in somewhere? Hermosa. Harana goes for goal. Oh, goodness gracious. It was close. It was very, very close. Too close. This is too nervy against the bottom club here, or bottom team. Bottom nation. Free kick. Cardoso's on. This is the best we've got here, lads. And we are struggling to get past them. There's Clovis. There we go. A bit of tenacity. Can we find the back of that? Lays it off to the left-hand side. Alex, you got to lay it back. You got to lay it back. Oh, my goodness. Puts it wide or does something stupid there. 10 minutes to go. It's 1-0. It's not pretty. Alex over the top. Close. Heads it on. Bit of ping-pong head ball. It might be a penalty here, boys. Might be a penalty to really calm the nerves. Up steps Alex, I believe. It must be Alex. It's Vicious Jr. Confused me. Oh, he drives it home. There it is. Maybe that can release the shackles and we can get a couple more goals in the second half. 2-0 today, so good. We're going to demand more, though. We're not going to take it easy on the bad boys. So as it stands, we'll remain top of the pops ahead of Argentina. Paulao with a free kick just before the break. No, straight to the keeper's arms. Torricho for Bolivia. He'll drop kick it into the middle. And here comes Cardoso. Out to the right hand side for Reyes. Pulls it back. Over the top. Can we get a head on it? We can't. Vera. It's not my Vera. Please don't be my Vera. Is it my Vera? I think he might be... Yeah, it's not him. He's not a striker. He's a defender. Anyway, 2-0 to the good boys. We're in control. We're all over them, really, stats-wise, but they've been a little bit unlucky. So, here we go. Second half. We just got to get over the line here and not do anything stupid and get make sure we have the 3 points. And here comes Bolivia straight from the get-go. A third goal would wrap it up, though. Alex with possession lays it off to Rugre down the middle for Clovis. A good goal, but he's offside. Don't celebrate. You've been found out there, bud. 2-0 on the night. Argentina, just the 1-0. Venezuela, come on then, just upset them a little bit. Just get a little cheeky equaliser. Jose Paulao to Gustavo, whips it down the middle, picked up by Alex. Is he the man to lead the charge? If he's not getting game time, he shouldn't be the man. Maybe there's some other striker out there who is an absolute worldie that needs some Brazilian recognition. Oh, over the top, that's filthy. Vera, it's a good goal. Shit the bed. Shit the bed. This is not the way it was supposed to be, boys. Demand more. This is nervy times here now. Nervy times. Come on, Venezuela, do us a favour. Just to kind of keep this, keep the peace here, lads. I have to make some changes. I just don't believe in them at the moment. They give me some element of doubt. We'll bring this fellow on the right. Tutti Frutti was lively. Okay. We are attacking. It's nervous. It's nervous times. Argentina 2-0 up. Just a third goal would be nice now, around about now. Gustavo on the left-hand side. Can you whip in a perla for me? Can you whip in a perla? Can you whip in a perla? Tutti Frutti. Loose ball. Gustavo gets back to it. Don't do any mistakes. Whips a lovely little effort. That's a Brazilian effort right there. You don't see that very often. That was ballsy. But here come Bolivia with possession. They are going ballsy. Oh, Clovis to Tutti Frutti. Back with Brazil now in the unfamiliar whites. Can we get a cross in? He's going to go for goal. Oh, he takes a couple of little bounces. 15 minutes left to go. It's still 2-1. It's still not over the line. And here comes Tutti Frutti with a respective corner over the top of everybody, picked up by Paulao, though. We've got an option in the middle if he uses it. Goes backwards under pressure. Formega. Rugre to the right-hand side. Lovely little spread of play. Here's Lucas. Can he keep it alive? He does. Rugre in the middle. Back out to Lucas. They're switching it around like it's table tennis. But it's still, nothing comes of it. Still 1 goal in it. Corner. Tutti Frutti whips it in. Can we get a third, please? Lucas. Don't leave it to the last. 12 minutes to go. Crosses. Out to Tutti Frutti. Composes himself. Alex gets a little bit of a lucky ricochet on that bad boy and it makes it 3. So we can maybe ease off a little bit. Just ride this sucker out. We'll demand more though, just to make sure of it. So 3-1 on the day. We made it. Bolivia made it a little bit hairy, but we should come out on top as the winners of the South American qualifying campaign for the World Cup. Even though we've been there for a while and we've kind of experimented a little bit, you know what? It's going to be an interesting World Cup if we can compete with the big boys. So there you have it. 3-1 winners on the day to go out as number 1 out in South America. Argentina, though, not far behind, so they're going to be in the discussion as it stands. So let's actually take a look at what's happening with the World Cup. What's happening? What's occurred in the World Cup? These are the teams that have qualified. So we're alongside China, Argentina, Australia, Iran, Japan, South Korea, Lebanon are in there, Iraq, Uruguay, New Zealand, Ivory Coast, Jamaica are there, Canada are there, Colombia are there, Ecuador, Chile, Burkina Faso, Honduras, Mexico, United States, Croatia, Tunisia, Morocco, Cameroon, Costa Rica, Ghana and Singapore. A lot of the European teams are not there. Croatia looks like the only one really. So they must have absolutely cruised through. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that bad boy as it takes shape. The draw will take place on the the World Cup scheduled scheduled on the 15th and is due to start. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, better not be happening in the next month or two. So the draw will take place in a couple of months' time. But so until then, though, give the video some love. The next time you'll see us, we'll be back in Dortmund mode, where we'll, I think we've got, who do we have? We have Schalke and we have Hibs in the Champions League. That's to look forward to. Until then, give the video some love. I'll see you all on the other side. Smash the subscribe. Back tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date. All things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.